Bienvenidos al Batman de Battle Series. El caballero, el enemigo oscuro. Vamos a darle. Madre mía, qué nervios. Madre mía, qué nervios. No sé si estoy jugando en la película. No sé si estoy jugando en la película o a un juego. Yo creo que estoy jugando a una película, ¿eh? Madre mía. Madre mía, que se pone todo negro. Ojo. Ojo, Ojo que se puede venir la locura máxima. Ojo. La cueva. Ojo, que me deja elegir, ¿eh? Vamos a jugar en edición clásica. Que se me va yendo un loco. Continuar tu historia. Usar edición. Ya la historia, ¿no? Sí. ¿Quién salvaste momento. Recrear. ¿Quién salvaste cuando atacaron a los hijos de Jessica? Harry. ¿Pasaste la noche con Selina? ¿Sí o no? Sí. Guardo Gotham está bajo ataque. ¿A quién dijiste? ¿Al Penguin o a dos caras? No sé, tío. A dos caras. Cuando Gotham provocó botín en centro básico One Camp, ¿cómo reaccionaste? Invertido, corrito, no, creo que sé. ¿Le daréis un favor a John Dee? No. ¿Cómo terminaron Selina y Shelly y tú cuando se separaron? Cuando la señorita Kama empezó a Alfred revelarse su identidad para protegerlo. Después de que la señorita fuera derrotada a la rueda de prensa de Gon como Batman y como Bruce Wayne. Batman. ¿Tu historia está completa? Comenzar de nuevo. A ver, vamos a recrear. Vamos a decir Harry. ¿Sí? A dos caras. El este. Le decimos que no. Como amigos. Le decimos que es no. ¿Sí? Vemos como Bruce Wayne. ¿Cómo os permitís ayudar a la reflexión de Gotham? Y mentir aquí. Ya sé, ok. Pues ya estaría, chavales, la historia. Iniciar episodio 1. Iniciar episodio 1, chavales. A ver qué pasa. Ajuste no necesito saber. ¿Vale? Azul, rojo, amarillo. Vale, vamos a dejarlo azul. ¿Vale? Madre mía, estoy ansioso por probar ese juego nuevo que me descargué ayer. Está súper guapo. Ese Batman, ya lo habéis visto. Y bueno lo que vamos a hacer. A lo mejor hay peleas, a lo mejor hay un montón de cosas, pero por favor, verlo. La serie de juegos varía algún de decisión que tenemos en la historia. Está procedida en tu estilo de juego, vale. A mi estilo de juego, chavales. Buenas noches por si mis padres hicieron. Vale. Lo estáis viendo, podéis leerlo, Vale.
My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows.
Sombras. Y todo lo que pensaba que sabía en el mismo cambió para siempre. Los hijos de Gotham, de verdad. Es que no me va a dar tiempo a leerlo, chicos. Yo lo leo. Ya lo leeré tranquilamente en el vídeo cuando lo pausaré y lo leeré, ¿vale? Lo leeré. Ahí estamos. Ahí está Batman. Let's go. ¡Ure! ¡Ojo!
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again,
¿El Joker?
everyone would be happy.
¿El Joker?
Lucky 13! There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself. I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear. Don't I know?
No sé.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them. The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham, they happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying. Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The back computer can intercept his communications. Hotel security are guarding him particularly close. A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends. I wonder why that is. He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he? Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he is not one for pinching pennies. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone. Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty. Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry. I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end
all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Pues mira, ahora es hora de el Batman. Ahora sí que sí. Así que empieza el juego de verdad. ¿Podré desde de Batman? No. Creo que sí, ¿eh? Vamos a ver, chavales.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Yeah.
Get back inside, or I'll...
Ok. ¿Estás bien?
Yeah.
Sí, estoy
I'm
bien.
okay.
Run now.
Corre, ahora.
What you did to that
Lo
man,
que dices...
knocking him out like that. How did you do that?
¿Cómo estás
I
haciendo
had a
eso?
different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Gracias.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Ahora. Perdón.
Batman, what's the status?
Batman, ¿cuál es la situación?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
De casino.
A madman in a mask.
Un loco con una máscara.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
El hijo de Gotham. ¿El hijo?
been seen in
No le he
years.
visto en años.
Well, he's putting on
Pues
quite a show.
está dando una buena muerte. No. ¡Es hora de Batman!
There's a squad on the way.
No,
I'll be there
no,
shortly.
de camino.
Be ready for a
Llegaré pronto.
fight.
Prepárate para una lucha. ¿Podré esto de Batman o no? No sé, tío, es que eso me hace... No puedo controlarlo. No puedo ni caminar ni nada, a ver qué pasa. Chicos. Estoy muy nervioso porque no he probado el juego. Lo estoy probando ahora con vosotros, pero a ver. ¿Qué pasa?
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
Ya tengo visual.
Drone fully functional.
Totalmente.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed.
Vale.
Time for some recon.
Chicos, voy a hacer una cosa. Perdón por quitaros, pero es que... Primero de todo, jugón. Le digo, Puma, estoy grabando. De momento, di hola.
Hola chavales, ¿qué pasa, pinchido?
Ah, no, es que estoy haciendo una cosa.
¿El juego es el que estás jugando?
Batman.
¿Gratis?
Sí.
A terror from the
¿Y de qué
past.
va?
Maravilla de pasado. Nunca pensé que volvería a verle.
¿Y estás jugando?
Doesn't seem like
Puedes
he's
mover
getting out
al
until he guesses
personaje, ¿o
the
no?
Claro.
This Riddler certainly has
Yeah,
an
well.
imagination.
Nación.
Choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to
Pero moverlo, porque yo jugué a uno que tenías que decidir, no sé, no sé cómo.
Sí, ese, pero a lo mejor se llamaba Batman enemigos oscuros.
Bueno, era como un cómic de manga.
Pues no, ese se llama deshablando Bruce, deshablando de esto, ¿cómo se llama? Deshablando Alfred, mientras decides.
Creo que sí, sí.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
¿Dónde está?
Batman, we can't get in.
Además, no podemos entrar.
Covered by gunmen and
El frente de cubierto con armados y tienen la parte de atrás bloqueada. ¿Cómo deberíamos desplegar al entrar?
relying on your eyes and ears.
Lanza un ataque frontal, usa uno... Vale,
Gear up. Make a
te
frontal
va a lanzar
assault.
ataque
Try
frontal.
and draw their fire.
Tiene que dejar de dispararse de mí.
You got it.
De acuerdo.
You're completely insane.
No?
No creo que ese no es. Adiós.
Sí, quiero.
Dejaré el camino en mi señal. Haz que se arrepientan cuando andamos
Lo he
contigo.
jugado.
¡Venga, vamos allá! ¡Madre mía!
No podían más.
¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! Uno muerto. ¡Oh my god! ¡Oh my god! ¡Madre mía! Batman. Ha llegado pronto. Ahora estoy un poco ocupado. Interesante hacerte. Alto. Dispara, ven. Ni se te ocurra, ¿eh? ¡Ojo!
Ya jugaron.
¡Ojo! ¡Ojo!
Ya tener mal, ¿verdad?
¡Pum! Venga, muerto. Ven aquí. Ven.
Una cosa,
Aquí. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hola, murciélago. Batman. Obviamente está usando la cabeza. La fuerza. Con mucho gusto. ¿Así me vas a dar? ¿Estás seguro? ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo!
Manejando al Batman con movimientos o solo con botones.
Con botones. ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! ¡Ah, no! He muerto, bro. He muerto.
Una cosa,
¡Ojo! Venga, muerto. ¡Ojo!
no, pero una cosa,
No he ido historias en la calle sobre ti, Batman. El hombre más de Gotham, desde que fui. Madre mía, por favor. Madre mía. Todo el mundo está muy impresionado contigo. Dime. Dios.
cuando nos veamos me
Gotham ha convertido una oferta así como de trajes rotos. ¿Y tú? Juego.
dejar el Pokémon escudo de la espada.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
5%.
Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely.
You're supposedly
Hey,
the
gordo,
world's
echa un
greatest
gurugurú,
detective.
pues gacha.
And here you are.
Bueno, ahora.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever.
But not
Listo.
smart enough.
Lo suficiente.
Si me aburro un poco me voy a jugar al labo.
How it was done. Back in the day.
¿Muerto?
Gordo,
¿Ole? ¿Vamos? Dios.
Yo no sabía que Ojalá con estaba calvo.
Like a common street
Un
hood.
montón un barrio.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Realmente no sirve.
Con pecho loco.
Follow the power lines.
Está teniendo el
Ahí
eléctrico.
comienza el
A ver.
tormento. ¿Qué le pasa a Thor cuando se mete en la tormenta? Que se vuelve Thor.
¡No! Ah, he muerto yo y ha muerto Batman. No entiendo, chavales. A ver, no me hables porque si no puedo concentrarme. A ver, por favor, no, como un matón de barrio.
It just doesn't do it for
Simplemente
me.
no me sirve.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Wow. He ganado. Capítulo 1 conseguido. Creo. Episodio 1 conseguido de Batman, Atención. Ojo que aún no ha acabado, Ojo que aún no ha acabado.
Your days are numbered, Bat.
Los días contados.
See each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye on the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down
Me
there.
cuentan todo lo que comes.
Riddler's right hand
Mi
in
mano
custody.
derecha
Not bad
dijo
result,
que
all
escondía
told.
nada normal en realidad.
Riddler used to leave
Dijo
clues
que
at
había
all his
las
crime
escenas del
scenes.
crimen.
Always thought he was smarter
Que
than
era
people
más
trying to catch
inteligente
him.
de los que
Thought we could use help dragging him down.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So,
Así que tú
You're
eres
the
el
legendary
legendario Batman.
I've heard a great deal about you.
No tengo idea.
So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
Tú eres.
And you are.
Y tú eres.
This is Amanda Waller, director
de la
of the
agencia.
agency.
What are the feds doing
¿Y qué
here?
hace la ofende?
Riddler's their case.
En caso de
The
ser que sea.
GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them, give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that
Hace
maniac
un
for some
tiempo.
time. No one knows more about
Nadie
him.
sabe más sobre lo que nosotros.
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
Nunca había oído hablar de la.
I'll take that as a
agencia.
compliment.
No tuve como un cumplido.
We like
No
to keep
nos
a
gusta
low
saber de esos
profile.
servicios.
That means she
Significa que
operates in
trabaja
the
desde las
shadows.
sombras.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Vale.
My people tell me you did some
La gente me dice que
good
hiciste un buen
work.
trabajo con el Batman.
You and me?
Solo que
I
tú
bet we'd make a
y yo haríamos un
damn
equipo
fine
excelente.
team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
Whatever you think you can
No
bring to
importa
the
que
table,
creas que voy a
I
hacer lo
don't
que
need it.
necesito.
You knew me even a little.
Vengo a
You wouldn't
mejorar un
hesitate.
poco el
Trust
deber.
me, you want
Confía
me
en
on
mí,
your side.
me quieres de tu lado.
The only real problem with your setup
Una vez que tú
is who you're working with.
quién trabajas.
Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade cracked with the riot shield? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're
¿Sabes lo que
doing.
estás haciendo?
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this
No
on
puedes
Jim.
comprar a Jim.
I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive.
Quizás no seas tan impresionante como...
I'm here to prevent this incompetence. in
Viene
the
para
future.
evitar ese tipo de incompetencia.
I gotta get a security detail on Rory while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her.
Que
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Por suerte, se ve que iba a arrancar la
I'd like to see
cabeza.
her
Me
try.
gustaría ver intentarlo.
Special Agent Iman Avesta,
Agente
field
de-
intelligence specialist on the Riddler case.
¿Qué?
And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
Torre Wayne.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Archivo, caja, archivo. No sé, chavales, pero...
Suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
I can try. Why don't you take a break, Alfred? I can do the homework without you.
And leave all the fascinating reading to you? No, I think not. It'll pass. Working always helps.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, that man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costume criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a private relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O. hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
So it's something else.
Bueno, chavales. Ahí estamos.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question.
Estoy muy callado es porque quiero que oigáis el de esto de los personajes, nada más.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games.
¿Sabéis?
Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Drama.
Needle. A record needle.
half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Por favor. Vale, separado.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Lo puedo sentar, ¿no? No se puede sentar.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you in Wayne Tower in a little bit.
Un segundo. Ajustes. Da igual.
We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
La Torre Wayne. Las 7:29 AM.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, excelente.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Why, Regina? You're prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Forget I asked. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works. This should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Bueno, a lo mejor se robaría, quién sabe. ¿Eh?
It's not one of mine.
Think back.
Oh.
Too slow. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Thanks, Tiffany. I love it.
Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look out of it. Like you're not all there.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a
Chicos.
strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it. You have no idea what this is either, do you?
No, we don't.
You guys are lucky I'm here to...
First in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does. I'll take that as a no. For now. When you get stuck, you know where to find me.
Chicos,
Whatever.
chicos,
I've got to get back to
chicos.
orientation anyway.
Madre mía. Madre mía.
Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler.
A ver, chicos, yo sé... Menú principal... Yo no lo leo porque yo entiendo inglés. Yo lo pongo para que lo leáis vosotros, ¿sabes?
Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Oh, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office.
Lo siento por el aspirador, Si me dice el aspirador, lo siento.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
Sorry, but we need to borrow Mr. Wayne for a little bit. We'll give him back when we're done. Promise. Now, if you'll excuse us.
sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
A ver, yo creo...
a member of the Children of Arkham, and...
A ver, yo creo que con las mangas que llevan deben sacarlo. Yo pienso, ¿eh?
Your friend. Come to think of it,
Cada uno lo
you've
suyo.
been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You gotta be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt. Better not to deny it. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me. It's clear you're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos.
Perdón.
Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
¿Qué es eso?
Evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
¿Qué es eso, tío?
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Madre mía.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she could use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Why, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
Bien, chicos, ya llevamos una hora de directo, ¿eh? Madre mía.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well.
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some specs? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Oh. Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham, sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
His kindness, his unerring ability to be exactly who you need.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down. Don't freeze me out, please. Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you fit right in. It just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please, useless me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth. How dare you?
Bruce is right. You should be allowed to enjoy the funeral in peace. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought. You can't stand him. I knew it. Rest assured, I know exactly how you feel. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him.
Chicos, no sé cuántas horas quedará del primer capítulo, pero...
We're in the East End.
Honestly, that's
No
all
sé.
I know. And even that might be out of date.
Un segundo, ¿se ha unido? ¿Hola? ¿Hola?
Hola.
Saluda al menos cuando vuelvas al directo.
Ya, es que me ha muerto sin querer.
Vale.
So eager to find him. Why don't you let me...
Una cosa. Dime cómo era el Batman que te descargaste.
Es el mismo que tienes tú.
¿Y qué? ¿Moló o no?
Bueno, me hubiera molado más que pudiera manejar el el Batman, pero no, era con botones.
Yo me estoy aburriendo. A ver. Hola. Yo creo que no sé si le gustarán los suscriptores, no sé. Pero... No sé si le gustarán los suscriptores, pero bueno. Pero a ver, no sé si le gustará, pero... A mí tampoco, la verdad,
Bueno, le tienes 52 suscriptores, poca broma,
Hombre, esforzándome. Esforzándome.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
No sé, tío.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Deja eso, que si no, copy.
I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
No pases un buen día, papá. Pasa un gran día.
A ver, a mí me gusta, ¿sabes por qué? Porque nada más puedes encender la señal y así aparezco. Mira por dónde.
Pero es que me hubiera gustado más si el juego hubiera sido manejando el personaje.
Ajá.
Como el Spider-Man. Ajá. Pero está el Batman.
Ya, a mí tampoco me está gustando, chicos, la verdad.
Me lo he descargado porque me he descargado para...
Ya. Yo, a ver, yo sinceramente... No, di tú.
Luego te apetece jugar a los juegos ese que me descargaba antes, magos. Está bastante chulo, que también es online.
Pero, ¿puedo jugar contigo o no?
Sí.
¿Cómo se llama?
Spay Break.
¿Y de qué se trata?
Pues es como el Fortnite, pero a vez de armas tienes como guantes, guante de veneno, guante de fuego, guante eléctrico, guante
elementales, vamos.
Sí. Y también tiene poderes de esto. Le das al círculo y como puedes para volar un rato, para dar un super salto, un salto mini, teletransportarte, para poner tu marca en el tiempo ahí, mirar si viene gente y luego retroceder. Y como rastrear, o sea, como el lobo y luego rastrear y demás, y luego potenciador de la barra, que como planeas un poco y demás.
Ajá.
Sabes de chulo.
Vale, pues entonces es que yo no sé si, bueno, yo no sé si yo voy a volver a esto porque no me pienso tragar toda la película. Es que el juego yo pensé que era guapo porque vi el vídeo y yo digo, guau, esto lo vamos a poder hacer vamos, de aquí a Lima. Pero ahora viéndolo, jugando, pues es como que no me convence.
No convence mucho.
Entonces yo digo, pues voy a hacer una cosa. Chicos, mira, si queréis que si este vídeo no llega a ningún like, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Pero si lo apoyáis mucho y llega a mínimo 4 likes, lo vuelvo a hacer. Pero si no llega, si llega a menos de 4 likes, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Pero si llega más si llega más de 4 likes, lo vuelvo a hacer. Pero si no llega a 4 likes, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Así que por favor, os pido que no le dais like, porque ese juego es una...
Talca.
Ahí lo ha dicho. Así que chicos, yo me decido y haremos un vídeo de un nuevo juego, así que me decido a... Bueno, yo me decido a... Adiós.